Aries, hello. November 2021. I have messages already before I do your reading. And here they go. Beautiful and dutiful are words I have for you. You are working on fixing up things, fixing up yourself and fixing up your house. Some of you have a job that you want to quit or leave, but the fruits of your labor are not going to be seen till even after the new year, and you have to stay in the job till you can demonstrate the work you've done, because that's what you're going to need for your next job. Some of you, I just feel for November, you know you're working on something that it won't be complete till even after the new year. But you're already aware of this. I'm not sure the reading will be about this. You know this. And you want to make yourself more attractive. You're working on health and beauty and things like that. And I just did a reading for Pisces. And Pisces is somehow a rock star for November. They're very good at problem solving. And I think, Aries, if you have at all kind of fire energy, or if you work with a fire sign, Aries, or you need to hire somebody, hire a Pisces, because their water is very helpful right now, and they're somehow able to problem solve. They can find an angle, they can fix a situation, they can bring people together. That's what Pisces is up to for November, so just saying. All right, Aries, this is going to be your reading for November 2021. What is going on with my Aries? What's going on with Aries? How are you feeling? Why are you here today? So I'll take a breath. I have an Instagram, same name, seermanstarot. You should check it out. Show me Aries, November 2021, please. Show me my Aries. Show me Aries. Show me Aries. Please show me Aries. Show me Aries. Here you are. But I did want to say that I feel I'm talking to somebody who knows what they're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. You know how long it's going to take. You're very invested in something, and it's just going to take a while for it to come to completion. And so you're not confused. You're not confounded. Maybe this reading is not for you. Maybe it is. But let's see what's going on. I don't feel like this message is for that person. This message is for someone else. Although every message can be for you, let's face it. Take what you're going to get from this, Aries. You're so dutiful. You're so dutiful. You're so beautiful. Whoa. Whoa. Let's not take those cards. I have you as the Six of Swords in the center of the reading right now. I also have you generous right now. Feeling generous. You're helping people. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Gravity is definitely winning with this reading. Your cards are flying. I'm taking these. I'm taking that. I'm taking that. Let's see what else goes on. Yeah, I see you kind of mentoring somebody right now. Aries. And I want to say the word arise, because I think that's the letters of your ARIES, ARISE. Arise, the word arise. Something will arise. You know, when you put in the work, the thing will arise. I just want to say that. This card for advice, okay? Working. This is your advice. Keep going. Keep going. Look, you have the 8. You're going to get to the 10. You know it. You got to put in the rest of the year. November, December, the new year, okay? You're almost there. You're working so hard, Aries. Go you, go you, go you. Some people are jealous of you. I see that already on the table. Some people are jealous of you. Oh, well. Let them be jealous of you. They're just envious because they want to. You're inspiring them. You're inspiring them with your hard work. Whoop. And also, some of you really are looking more beautiful and healthy. And some people are looking at you and like, what's going on? What's Aries got that I don't got? I saw this when I was shuffling at the beginning of the reading. And you know that I call this the soulmate card because it's my soulmate. But this is you in the recent past. See, because you've been working on this thing for a while now. God, I love that card. We also have the Ace of Swords, New Beginnings. Not reading it as New Beginnings though, I will get to it. We got you, Strength card. It's not really you, it's Leo, but it's fire energy, so I'm going to give it to you. Fire energy is on the table. And let's see, outcome, 7, 8, 9, 10, the world. You got the whole world. You indeed got the world. You're going to step out of this circle next year. It's going to be awesome. Once you complete everything you have to complete. Everything comes full circle. Okay. I do want to say what is on the bottom of the deck. Again, working. We got the 7 of Pentacles. We got the 8 of Pentacles. Looking at everything you've done. Being like, wow. It's good that you are able to appreciate the work that you've done. You're able to see the fruits of your labor. That's what this is. Capricorn has trouble with that. That's what their reading was about. You, however, you recognize what your hard work, the output that's going to result from the input. You recognize this, and then you just keep going. It's literally your advice. This is your advice, the 8 of Pentacles. Keep going, Aries. You are awesome. You're going to get there. So cool. Let's see what the story is on the table for my Aries in November. I want the cards, so I definitely am going to want to clarify something. What's up? Okay. What did I just put back? I put back you. What is up with the center of the reading, and what's up with these swords? There's something going on with air, okay? It might be your thoughts, but it might be air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. When I said you were helping somebody, I think you might be helping. This isn't central to your reading, but I think you're helping an air sign. I think you're like a guide right now. I don't know, people are admiring you right now in a way, like, even more than admiring, they're kind of confounded by you because you're so committed, and nothing is stopping you. Nothing is stopping you, Aries, right now. Air signs are particularly kind of gravitating to you, and you are helping an air sign. See this wand, the guy with the wand, bringing this person to safety with the swords all around them? You're somehow a mentor or a guide, and you might not even know it. It could be someone who's just watching you and like, wow. You're just wowing somebody with your steadfastness. Steadfast. I want the word steadfast with this Ace of Swords. This is a really obvious reading. Again, your readings have been very straightforward for November. I'm really loving November so far. These readings have been great. This is the generosity. This is the thing I'm talking about. I feel that you, Aries, are older than the person you are helping. They might be much younger than you, like 20 years or even more younger. It could also be a child, your child. You're so generous. And you're feeling generous because you've been cultivating, you've been working on something so long, you have like extra even something to spare. I mean, this picture's flowers. It might be you have this tremendous garden and you're like giving away things for free, flowers and food, but you have wisdom and experience. And some people are asking you questions because you have the answers, and it doesn't even feel like it's sapping your energy when you do that. You're grateful to be helpful right now. Very, very generous. So generous. These 2 cards are central right now. However, this is what's crossing you. So we have to get to, why is that crossing you? This is why. I mean, like I just said, you don't even feel like your energy is sapped. I don't think you do feel your energy is sapped, but I think you're worried about that somehow. Is this going to take away from my devotion to my project that I'm going to see to completion? Because I have the Strength card. This card, strength, actual strength in your hopes and fears, and this is what's crossing you. This generosity, and then this. The answer is, your generosity is actually going to fuel you. You are infinite, okay? Aries, you are really infinite. Helping others is going to help you. Warmth. I feel such warmth. Look at you. Actually, this is you. This is imminent. This is you. This is you, the wisdom, the light, the person who has garnered all this information. You've done a lot of work on yourself. You've done so much work. Some of you are meditators. Some of you are actual teachers, mentors, guides. You have the light, and everyone, like, these things are attracted to it. Answers will arise. Also, when you go within, when you meditate, you get answers too. You're so powerful in November. You're so powerful in November. You've been powerful. This is, your recent past. You know the way. You are already at the top. You know, you are committed. You know what you're doing. You've had the revelation. I think, in a further past, you were trying to find the solution. That's why you went in. That's why you go in. That's why you work so hard. You're figuring it out, and you had the revelation. You really did. This is judgment. Not just what you must do. You're going to do it. You know now that you're going to do it. You didn't always know that, but you know now this is what you're doing. You know now. And look at this sword on this crown. See this information you've collected? You've worked so hard. You've had so many experiences, Aries. You have great stories. You're a great storyteller. Some of you have traveled the world. Let's talk about your subconscious right now. This is the envy. This is the envy that I see. Some people are mystified by your power. Some people are intimidated by you. And some people are threatened by you, but they're jealous. You have to just keep going. It's this card. Always a troublesome card for me. It's in your subconscious. It worries you. You're looking back. You got all these swords. It looks like you stole the swords, but you didn't steal the swords. This is just your work, your hard work. You had to leave some things in the dust. But mostly I feel you have to own what's happening right now, Aries. Despite other people being threatened by it. You just have to own it. Let's clarify this card. Maybe there's something else here you're worried about, because it is thoughts, it is swords. It's this. It's this. You got another ace. Look at that. Now we have two aces on the table. One's an earth element, one's a sword. Here's the sword. You are going to, this is you. You're working so hard. You're going through this gate. You just have to own it. Some of you, this wasn't always possible for you. It was always possible, but you never felt it was possible. Now you feel it's possible. You feel like things are possible. The world is, in a sense, your oyster. You feel that things are attainable. You feel that your hard work is going to matter. You will reap what you sow. That's what you're feeling now. And you're not necessarily 100% always comfortable feeling that way. That's kind of new. Which is wonderful. You just have a little bit ways to go. We have a couple pentacles. We have a couple months. We have a little bit more time. We have the new year, full circle, the end of the year. We have all the zodiac signs on this card. We got the wands, your fire energy in your hand. Here's the end of the year. It's a wreath. It's Christmas. It's whatever, New Year. You're going to come out. You're going to step outside the circle of your hard work. Here you are with your wands. Here's all the elements, all the signs. Here's also people observing you in your not little bubble, it's a big bubble. Here's people looking at you, watching you. Some feel apprehensive. Some are all about you. Some are like, this is my mentor. This is my guide. You know, people are perceiving you all different ways, but it has everything to do with them and not you. You know what you are doing. Totally straightforward reading. And I love it. Go Aries. Arise. I see the number 1. And your cards, look what just fell out. The cards fell on the floor, but only one card flipped over, and it's the Queen of Wands Look at the energy. I mean, powerful you are. Some of you have a pet, by the way. You love your pets. Pet is like by your side. It's also like this. You're into your animals. And then also in this card, the animals. What do I want to say? Let's do this. Let's pick an earth magic card that is about I think whatever's just going to fuel you to keep going. You already are going to keep going, but just so that you don't think twice or look back or have those 7 of swords in your subconscious, something to overcome that kind of an energy so that you feel confident you're doing the right thing. You feel like you're not hurting people in making such tremendous progress and being that 8 of Pentacles hardworking person you are. I also do see some of you, I know you're a fire sign, working with the earth somehow, like in the garden, like in the dirt. What are you doing? Some of you really are fixing up your house. It's a big project. Some of you are building a new house, you know, and you're doing all the landscaping and everything, and it's such hard work. People are driving by, people are admiring. What's going on with this beautiful new house? See the number 3. What number is your house? Okay, I got cave sanctuary. This makes sense to me because it's your home and you're fixing it up. This person's decorating. You're making your home your sanctuary, but a sanctuary is like this haven, and other people from the outside are attracted to this, your fire, your home. Also, sanctuary, this is like a mentor, a person who has insight, right? Wisdom. This is a cave of wisdom. You're making people feel safe. We had that 6 of swords in the beginning of the reading, bringing that person to safety, crossing the waters. You've done a lot of work on yourself. You were that hermit card. And there's, again, look at this earth. This person's in the earth barefoot. Working in the garden, working on your home. Let's read what cave means. Let's see if there's a 3 in this number. That would be cool, because I was seeing a 3. 23, sanctuary. Okay. Maybe your new home is a number 3, or your home. Sanctuary. As the sun sets, the crescent of the new moon appears in the distance as this ancestral human creates his art, painting on the walls of the cave with colors drawn from earth substances. The fire warms him, the cave shelters him, and provides a refuge from the rest of the world. That's where you are too in your circle, that wreath, that world. You're in your big bubble right now. It's a big bubble. With its womb-like structure, it not only offers sanctuary, but also serves as a temple that houses his creative spirit, which eventually gives birth in the physical form of his artwork. You are giving birth in the new year to whatever project you're working on. It's gonna take some time still. Note how absorbed he is in the process. That's why people are admiring you. He no doubt has prepared for this creative ceremony by getting the fire going, that's your energy, mixing the colors, and gathering his sacred objects. He's painting an image of a sacred spiral, one of the most ancient symbols ever discovered. Look at that. I didn't realize that. So this could be an Enzo. He is, I don't know if you could see it. There is, it's not an Enzo, it's an actual spiral. One of the most ancient symbols ever discovered. It's been depicted in artwork found in a variety of cultures and occurs frequently in nature in exquisite mathematical proportions, such as in the shape of a nautilus shell. It also shows up in burial sites around the world, representing the endless spiral of life, death, rebirth, the grand and complex mysteries so elegantly portrayed in a simple circular pattern. Some of you, as this hermit card, are so able to take all of your wisdom, some of this knowledge you have is actually really complicated. You're able to communicate it in simple language, right? That people can assimilate and use to help themselves. You're able to do that. You're able to take complicated language and simplify it. Excuse me. There is a quiet, still place inside of you that will always be available as a sanctuary. Yet finding such a space in the natural world will enhance and complement the internal place of peace. Whether it is a cave, meadow, forest, seashore, or any other setting in nature, this is where you can see, hear, and feel the presence of the Creator in your surroundings. Let it become a temple for your heart and soul. Rather than having your computer, television, or any other human-made device or activity be your sanctuary, allow yourself to discover the perfect place in nature where you can simply be and breathe. Some of you really meditate. Doing so bridges the connection between the internal and external. That's that connection. So the world card, that's what's happening there. It's you're in the bubble now, but it's going to open. You're already sharing your wisdom, but there's something you're completing, and that's going to expand even more. So doing so bridges the connection between the internal and external, facilitating a spiritual communion that allows your being to be aligned in dramatic and quiet reverie with all that is. In today's busy world, it becomes even more critical to set aside time for sanctuary, even if you have to schedule it. I mean, it's possible that some of you, in your work that you're working so hard on, you do need to breathe a little more and meditate and take some quiet and breathe. But the person I'm talking to is you're already doing that. Whoever I'm talking to, you already do that. It's very exciting to see what kind of magic you're going to put into the world, Aries. Whatever shall arise. So I will see you in December when you will have accomplished even so much more than this video, than when you are watching this video. Okay, bye.